When I say certain things, they say, "Oh, he's hating." There's no different from when I talked about the thing with Gervonta, for instance. When I said that I need all fighters, I said I need all the young fighters that's making money in the sport of boxing. What I need you guys to do is do this. Whether it's Chrome Heart, Gucci, Louis, Mercedes, we need to take our money and invest in real estate so that we can live that same great life when our careers are over. So I guess that he took it as, I guess he's the only one that wears Chrome Heart. He's the only one that wears Gucci. He's the only one that wears Louis Vuitton. He's the only one that drives a Mercedes. And last time I checked, we got fighters all around the world that wear top flight clothes that make good money.
That's it for today's video. Stay tuned until next time.
They were saying that I was messing with his daughter off of the fact that she kept Snapchatting. Okay. Kept hitting me on the Snapchat.
Floyd Mayweather has openly discussed ending his professional relationship with Gervonta "Tank" Davis. This decision came after Mayweather learned about Tank's interactions with his daughter, which reportedly took place on Snapchat. Tensions between them worsened after Davis claimed that Mayweather pressured him into taking tough fights. These growing issues led to public disputes and ultimately the end of their partnership.
Last few stops about some of the comments that Connor had said, did they cross the line into racial terms? What is your opinion on some of those? Did he go too far?
I think that disrespecting my daughter, disrespecting the mother of my daughter, disrespecting black women, calling black people monkeys, is totally disrespectful. I have a diverse team, a diverse staff. And when I was young, I may have said some things that I shouldn't have said when I was young. But we live, we learn, and you don't say those things once you get to a certain age. It's all about growth and maturity. But it's total disrespect. Today, he came out today and did it again. You know, you do not disrespect, I don't care if it's white women, black women, white men, black men, Asian, Latina, or Latino. You don't disrespect people. To get respect, you must give respect. And, you know, we live and we learn, and like I said before, as we get older, we grow and we get wisdom, we get maturity. And I guess, you know, when you get older, he probably look back and say, you know, I shouldn't have said that.
Mayweather has always stressed the importance of keeping personal matters private, especially when someone is facing difficulties. He believes airing grievances in public is unnecessary and that such issues should be handled quietly. This view highlights his approach to both personal and professional relationships, where discretion is valued over public attention.
I mean, mistakes happen, and I can't say if it is or it's not a mistake, but things happen in life. And P. Diddy business is P. Diddy business. It's not my job or anyone else's job to go on the internet and stump him and kick a man while he's down. My take on it is, it's not my business. I don't think it's right at all, and I don't condone it. Even if that happened to my daughter, I would be hurt. But that's the choice that my daughter made. Yeah. So I don't want to kick nobody while they're down.
I think the big thing, because I have girls too, is though.
No boys?
I have a boy too.
Okay.
Is one, if your son is in that position or your son is accused of those things that Diddy was accused of, like, I'm going to believe in my son and what he says, but I'm gonna check him about that. I'm gonna check him about whether or not these are things you've done. I'm also gonna check him about putting himself in those positions. And on the other side that we have to be very careful of, especially when talking about women, is that if those things are true, right? And some of the things are true. Yes. That wasn't a decision they made.
The conflict between Mayweather and Davis escalated when rumors spread about Davis's interactions with Mayweather's daughter, Yaya, also known as Yaya. It was reported that Yaya kept reaching out to Davis on Snapchat, which caused discomfort and concern within the Mayweather family. This situation reportedly put a strain on their mentor-protege relationship, ultimately contributing to their fallout.
What came out still on top?
With Floyd? You said, what was the lose-lose situation? What you mean?
This little situation that he put me in to, you know, make me lose. But he thought I was gonna lose. But
You talking about like a boxing match or?
yeah, boxing match.
Ooh, if you don't mind. If you don't want to, it's fine.
Pedraza.
Who?
Joseph Pedraza, my first world title. I was 16-0. I was 16-0. 16-0. And I was 21 at the time. And I haven't fought in like 7 or 8 months. And around that time, I wasn't making that much money. I probably was making like $10,000 a fight. So 6 months is crazy to not fight, you know. So when they came back and it was like, all right, you gotta fight. He was like, you gotta fight this fighter, which is Joseph Pedraza. If you don't fight him, you're not fighting. You sitting on a shelf. So I had to fight him. In the midst of all that happened, I got evicted. I had to sell my jewelry. So now, and remind you, I'm letting them boxers that you talking about, I'm putting them on game.
Things became even more complicated when Davis accused Mayweather of withholding earnings from several fighters, including himself. In response, Mayweather posted a video that seemed to tarnish Davis's reputation, showing him in an unflattering light.
Yeah, I mean, it just once you get around someone, you be looking up to these people so bad, and like once you get around, they don't be who they say they is or who they portray to be. You be like, damn, it's damn near like it's a letdown. So you be more so hurt off, you know. So it's like, I just go my own way, like I do my own thing and things like that. So that's more so that's what it was, and that's cool. It's just like you just don't vibe with like what they on, and that's, you know. I mean, I've been in a situation where though, like, you know, I was in a lose-lose situation. Now, what came out still on top?
With Floyd? You said, what was the lose-lose situation? What you mean?
Just a little situation that he put me in to, you know, make me.
Reflecting on their split, Mayweather stated that he played a significant role in helping Davis go from a regular individual to a multimillionaire athlete. He acknowledged that Davis wanted more independence in his career, and if Davis felt he could succeed on his own, Mayweather said he would support that decision.
I remember first hearing an issue between Floyd and Gervonta before Gervonta fought Pedraza. And the issue I heard was that Floyd didn't want Gervonta to stay in Baltimore because he felt there was too many distractions for him in Baltimore, and he wanted to stay in Vegas. And the story I was told at that time was that Floyd gave Gervonta one of his penthouses or one of his apartments in the Palms Hotel, and he said, "This is your apartment. I'll furnish it for you." He got him a Jeep. At the time, Gervonta was not a world champion. He got him like a Jeep, a 4x4. You know, he basically said, "I'll make it comfortable for you. I don't want you to go to Baltimore. I want you to stay here. I don't think Baltimore is the place for you," you know? And what I was told was Gervonta sold all the furniture, sold the Jeep, and went back to Baltimore and bought a Benz. You know, with that's what I was real. That's what I was told at the time. So
at the beginning of Davis's career, Mayweather offered plenty of support, arranging big fights for him and providing things like a comfortable apartment and a Jeep. However, reports suggest that Davis sold some of the furniture Mayweather had provided, which could have been seen as disrespectful or ungrateful. This act might have added to the growing tensions between them, leading up to a major fight against Ryan Garcia. Davis claimed that Mayweather blocked him from training at his gym, a move Davis felt undermined his preparation. This situation, which occurred just a year before Davis's victory over Garcia, shows how both personal and professional issues affected their relationship. Fellow boxer Ryan Garcia even said that the tension between Mayweather and Davis started because of Davis's alleged involvement with Yaya. Garcia suggested that this personal matter sparked their professional breakup, especially considering Mayweather's protective nature as a father.
He just gave me good, great words. He was telling me just stay calm. I always like to listen to Floyd when it comes to big stages like this, because he's the only one that been in my shoes and been like in these type of fights. You know what I mean? So I always try to stay close to Floyd when stuff like this happens. You know what I mean? Just to keep me humble and, you know, like have me on the right track. You know what I mean? So I always appreciate Floyd for being in my corner, having my back. Always, you know what I mean? So it's always be love for Floyd Mayweather.
All right, as we get ready to let Gervonta.
I'm from Baltimore. He's not from D.C. That's where I learned. I thought he was from D.C. too. D.C. my second home. I've been coming up here since I was 9 years old, even younger. So I'm not really trying to get in his personal business. Probably just showing him that, you know, I could do anything, especially in your backyard.
You gonna feel all this shit we gotta do? Look, hey Tank, we gonna go 35 for 12.
Many years ago, legendary champion Marvin Hagler remarked that it's hard to get up and do road work at 5 a.m.
Davis's personal life has also been troubled with accusations of disrespect toward his partner and legal issues. These incidents have affected his public image and his professional relationships. His behavior may have added further strain to his relationship with Mayweather, who has always emphasized the importance of discipline and good conduct for a successful career. As their disputes continued, Davis claimed that Mayweather tried to control his movements, even alleging that Mayweather had been restricted from places like Dubai due to financial disagreements. Although these claims haven't been verified, they reflect the growing mistrust and resentment between the former mentor and his protege. As their conflict played out in the media, fans and outlets speculated about what really caused the rift. It seemed that a mix of personal issues, financial disputes, and professional differences made their relationship increasingly complicated, putting pressure on both men and influencing their public actions.
It's public knowledge that Tank and Mayweather have had issues. It's public knowledge that they're not in the contract anymore. And it's public knowledge that Tank has moved on and is trying to, for the sake of words, separate himself from the umbrella of being under Mayweather. But Mayweather was there. Mayweather was there. Why wasn't? No. It wasn't because you wasn't trying to take away from a moment. It was because you weren't sure what that moment was going to look like.
It's clear that over time, the relationship between Mayweather and Davis became more toxic. For Davis, cutting ties with Mayweather may have been necessary to protect his mental health and maintain his professional integrity. The combination of personal grievances and career struggles created an environment that was no longer helpful for either of them.
When Floyd left Bob Arum, it's good for them to do it and become their own boss. And then if another guy does it, it's not good for the sport. He's disloyal. And what's wrong with Tank saying he want to be his own boss? And honestly, I've been there. The relationship between them two is very toxic. It's a toxic relationship. It's up and down and up and down. And I'm not going to elaborate to everything that I know, but it's a very toxic relationship. And that's why when I tweet stuff, I don't tweet often, but when I tweet, I may fire off 50 tweets in the day. And that's why when I tweeted certain things about the relationship, Tank retweeted it because he knows. Like, I'm not just going to say what it is. It's a very toxic relationship. It's back and forth. And I think it will serve him best to go and be his own boss.
Despite the turmoil, it's clear that Davis achieved great financial success under Mayweather's guidance. However, their decision to part ways without a full public explanation left many wondering about the true reasons behind it. Some believe that Davis wanted more independence, but others think personal issues like his alleged relationship with Yaya played a bigger role in their separation.
My skill is way better than like Floyd. Like if I'm on my game, well, I take that. Probably had it. But skill for skill, none of these guys can mess with me. Nobody. Nobody on TV that's fighting right now had more skills than me. Nobody. Like, talking about top to bottom, let's fight. So what I got to do with you, man, I guess embarrassing, like, because again, we see you make posts on the story, like, the fight not happening. Like, my biggest fear, I don't ever want to get embarrassed. You know? What you mean? As far as, like, me not doing my job, I was supposed to have been in camp, you know? And I wasn't in camp, so it was me, like, all right, okay. It pissed me off so bad that I was like, all right, I get what you're saying.
After their split, Davis described Mayweather's treatment of him as toxic, suggesting that Mayweather's actions had a negative impact on his personal and professional growth.
What set you off that you was like, I gotta do that?
A lot of people don't know that what Floyd do. He said.
So you feel like it was a sub, like he was subbing you, like, oh, like
he was going at me. He was going at me, and I knew for sure he was going at me. That's why I went at him. There's no reason for me to go at Floyd.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Cause it's weird. I feel like y'all got, I would say love, hate, but it's been like the last interview you showed them love. This week it was whatever. But is that sometimes like, you know, is it just like big bro, little bro seeing things different, or what is it to you?
No, Floyd don't never. He felt as though I'm at that point where as though I passed him. And I'm doing it at a young age. Wait, like when Floyd was 29. You'll see, bro.
Yeah.
That deal that I'm talking about.
Yeah. Oh, that's a part of the
deal. He don't know about that yet. But that's bigger than his deal.
Damn. Wow.
And I'm just releasing it.
Exclusive. That's exclusive. Bigger than Floyd deal?
Yeah.
Ain't no cap, nigga. That's a lot of bread.
You'll see. It's gonna come out.
Calvin Ford, who has been a key figure in Davis's career, publicly stated that Mayweather should continue to support Davis even after their separation. Ford believes that Davis's decision to leave wasn't a sign of disloyalty, but rather a step toward personal and professional development. He argued that a mentor's job isn't over when a fighter decides to become more independent, and that Mayweather, as someone who helped Davis early on, should still be there to offer guidance when needed.
Recently, Tank Davis decided to upload this on his Instagram. Not sure what's wrong with Tank Davis. I don't know what legal issues he's having because he has a hearing close. I'm not sure when the date is, but him and Floyd Mayweather have always had this weird relationship where sometimes Tank doesn't seem to be in good terms, and then sometimes they are in good terms. The energy is off. Let me know what you guys think that post means, what he's going through. I hope he's doing good, because we want him to fight, and we want him to fight really good opposition. So let me know what you guys think. What's going on with Tank?
The relationship between Mayweather and Davis has been unpredictable. At times, it seemed like they were getting along, only for new tensions to rise again. This has led to a lot of speculation about what really caused their falling out. Some people believe that personal issues between them are still unresolved, while others think the financial and business disagreements are the main cause. Despite the ongoing drama, Mayweather has used his platform to offer advice to younger fighters, drawing from his experiences with Davis. He has emphasized the importance of managing money wisely and investing in the future rather than relying solely on the earnings from a prime career. Mayweather has said that when he tries to offer advice, some fighters see it as criticism, but he insists that his intention is to prepare them for the reality that a boxing career is short-lived.
When I say certain things, they say, oh, he's hating. There's no different from when I talked about the thing with Gervonta, for instance. When I said that I need all fighters, I said I need all the young fighters that's making money in the sport of boxing. What I need you guys to do is do this. Whether it's Chrome Heart, Gucci, Louis, Mercedes, we need to take our money and invest in real estate so that we can live that same great life when our careers are over. So I guess that he took it as, I guess he's the only one that wears Chrome Heart. He's the only one that wears Gucci. He's the only one that wears Louis Vuitton. He's the only one that drives a Mercedes. And last time I checked, we got fighters all around the world that wear top flight clothes that make good money.
That's it for today's video. Stay tuned until next time.